From the Forewarned Storm Center, I'm meteorologist Damian Lotus. I have a lot of weather information to get into here as we head throughout your Monday night, Tuesday morning, and especially your Wednesday and Thursday. I'm tracking everything from severe weather chances to snow to ice to freezing rain, so a lot of information to get to. So let's go ahead and get right into it here, starting you off with a look at our current watches and warnings. There's a winter storm watch in effect for northeastern Oklahoma. There's a flood watch in effect for parts of eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, and there's a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for southern parts of the state. Now, the severe thunderstorm watch could be extended to include the Oklahoma City metro, and that winter storm watch there for northeastern parts of the state, that's going to be extended to the west here. Possibly will include the I-35 corridor and the Oklahoma City metro as well. So main thing you need to take away from this forecast is that it is going to be an ever-evolving forecast here over the next couple of days, so you need to make sure you stay tuned for vital updates as we head into the weekend. So for tonight, this is going to be your Monday night into your early Tuesday morning. There will be a risk of severe weather here for central, southern, and southeastern Oklahoma, right along the I-44 corridor. Large hail, damaging winds being possible here as some of these storms develop as we head into the overnight hours. So future track radar is showing that by 9 and 10 o'clock tonight, most of the severe storms will stay across southern Oklahoma, but by 11 o'clock, we will start to see the expansion of these severe storms across southern and eastern parts of the state. Large hail, damaging winds being possible. Ardmore, Ada, over through McAllister and Sallisaw. Not really looking like a high chance of severe weather here for the Oklahoma City metro, but I will continue to track that. And right around midnight tonight, you can see that cold front approaching from the north. It's going to be making its way through the Oklahoma City metro right around 1 to 2 a.m. And around that time, that's when we're going to see the highest chance of possibly some severe thunderstorms here for the Oklahoma City metro. But most of the severe weather is going to push its way into eastern Oklahoma by about 2 to 3 a.m. And then after that, we'll start to see the rain chances taper off as we head into the overnight hours. Before tonight, overnight lows are going to be in the teens in northwestern Oklahoma, 20s for majority of the state as that strong cold front sweeps its way across the state for tonight. Looks like we'll get down to 27 tonight for Oklahoma City, but this is what it's going to feel like here as we head into tonight. By about 9 a.m., we'll see sub-zero wind chills across parts of northwestern Oklahoma and the Panhandle, and single-digit wind chills here for majority of the state. This is going to be dangerously cold, especially for your four-legged friends. Please make sure you take care of your pets and make sure they have adequate shelter with this dangerous cold make its way into the forecast. Not just for Tuesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, and even Friday, we'll see single-digit wind chills for some parts of the state. So if your hour-by-hour forecast for your Tuesday, hey, this is Mars, and he's available for adoption right now from Country Roads Animal Rescue. And yeah, pet's going to not like the forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be cold, especially tomorrow morning. That's why I have some red paws on there. We'll see partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow's going to be dry once the storm chances move out through tonight, so that's going to be some good news. There could be some slick spots on the roads depending on how heavy the rainfall is and once these sub-freezing temperatures move in, so I'll continue to track that here for your Tuesday. But for Tuesday afternoon, cloudy skies, breezy north winds gusting 20 to 30 miles an hour. We'll see afternoon highs barely getting above freezing here for central and northern parts of the state. It's going to be a cold day here for your Tuesday afternoon. All right. So here we go. This is where we're going to break down the timeline and what to expect here for the winter storm, the winter weather, the ice, sleet, and snow here as we head throughout your Wednesday and Thursday. So here's the latest. 6 a.m. Wednesday morning, the first of 2 waves of winter weather, freezing rain, sleet, and ice will make its way into the state. So this first wave is going to begin right around sunrise here on Wednesday morning. Now, unfortunately, it looks like this first wave is going to peak in intensity for freezing rain and ice right around 9 a.m. So the morning drive time on Wednesday morning, we could see some dangerous driving conditions, especially on elevated surfaces like bridges and overpasses. So I'm going to let you guys know that I would not be surprised if Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday, we see widespread outages as far as closures here for some parts of the state because of this impending weather. Now around 5 o'clock, this is Wednesday afternoon. The first wave that I'm tracking looks like it's going to start to push its way into eastern Oklahoma here as we head into Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening, but it's not going to last very long because around midnight, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, a second wave of freezing rain, sleet, and ice will begin here for central parts of the state. And it looks like that second wave, looks like that's going to peak right around 6 a.m. to sunrise on Thursday morning. So the morning commutes on Wednesday and Thursday are going to be dangerous here for some parts of the state, especially with the chance of ice here across Oklahoma. And then as we head throughout the day on Thursday, right around it looks like 5 to 6 o'clock Thursday afternoon, that's when it looks like that second wave of freezing rain is going to slowly start to push its way into eastern Oklahoma. And by about 10 p.m. Thursday night and a Friday morning, most of the freezing rain looks like it's going to make its way out of the state. So this is looking like it could very well be a 48-hour freezing rain event here for the state. So high accumulations are possible, especially there in the orange and red shaded areas. With the chance of freezing rain, especially ice accumulation, I'm expecting widespread closures here of businesses, schools, churches, and unfortunately it does look like we can see enough ice accumulation to cause dangerous driving conditions, especially on elevated surfaces like roads and bridges. And it also looks like we could see some power outages because of ice accumulation on both power lines and on tree branches. So that's what it's looking like we could see here as we head throughout Wednesday and Thursday. As far as the snow chances have started to taper off some. Definitely not looking very impressive. It does look like if we do see any snowfall, it'll primarily be across central and northeastern Oklahoma. But the one thing I also want to point out is that with this setup, this is primarily looking like it's going to be more sleet than snow. So if we do see any accumulations, it's primarily right there looking like it's going to be sleet here as we head throughout Wednesday and Thursday. But it's primarily looking like a freezing rain and ice threat for us. So here's the latest on the winter impact. So you can't see there at the bottom, but those first two are roads and bridges. There's going to be some dangerous spots here developing for the roads and bridges across the state of Oklahoma, especially central and the southeastern Oklahoma. Wind chills. Hey, we're going to see sub-zero wind chills for some parts of the state. That is dangerously cold. So once again, please make sure you take care of your pets. That fourth one right there in the orange, that's power outages. We could see some widespread power outages across parts of the state because of the freezing rain accumulation and the ice accumulation possible on power lines and tree branches. And that last one right there, that's at the top, the red, that is closures. So school closures, business closures, church closures, anything like that. That looks like that's going to be a big impact here as we head throughout Wednesday and Thursday as well. So for that 7-day forecast, hey, that cold front's going to make its way through the state tonight. We're going to see sub-zero wind chills for some parts of Oklahoma, but Tuesday afternoon looks like it's going to be dry, so that's what we'll be looking at. And then once that cold front makes its way through the state, yeah, here comes that chance of sleet and freezing rain and ice here for some parts of the state for Wednesday and Thursday. And just look at those temperatures, teens and 20s here across parts of Oklahoma. It's going to be dangerously cold here, especially with the wind chill chances. So I'm going to continue to track that. And then as we head into the weekend, we will see some rebounding temperatures, but still, it's going to be very chilly with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. So to sum all this up, we're primarily tracking a severe thunderstorm threat here for tonight, here for your Monday night into your Tuesday morning. And then after that, it's looking like a winter weather mix with freezing rain and ice possible Wednesday into Thursday. So once again, this is Monday evening. This is going to happen on Wednesday and Thursday. This is going to be an evolving forecast, so make sure you stay tuned for vital updates, and I'll keep you forewarned.